Hi, and welcome back to Sewing for My Sanity. I am so glad that you all are enjoying the videos that I've been making about my sewing space and other things related to sewing. But I'm doing something today that I've never done before. Haha! I am reviewing a pattern via video. Normally, I write about the pattern and I write about the fabric and the challenges and perks of sewing that pattern. But today I want to do that via video, and I'm going to talk about a new pattern. That pattern is Vogue 1952. Now, I am a dress girl. If you follow me on my website or on my Instagram, you know that probably most of the things I sew are dresses. I love them. So when I saw this pattern by Vogue, I thought I have to have this pattern, y'all, for real, for real. So anyway, the pattern is Vogue 1952. It's a wrap dress pattern, and I am loving it. Why do I love it so much? So let's talk about the pattern features. So there are two views, view A and B, which I love it when there aren't too many features to the pattern because it gives me the optimal ability to tweak the pattern. Okay, so let's talk about the line drawings. Of course, I don't have them in here. Lovely. Okay, so view A, view A has long sleeves. So it is the long sleeve version here in black and white, and it also has a collar variation. It is probably more for people who like the 3/4 length sleeves. It's not long sleeve, it's 3/4 length sleeves, and it's probably meant for transition wear. Now this pattern is made with my absolute favorite fabric, which is knit. I love knits. You all know that because on the blog, I tell you exactly how you can sew with knits and be successful. It is the first fabric that I learned to sew with, and I was immediately successful. And also, if you learn how to sew with knits, you can also make things like swimwear and fashion wear and athleisure and things like that. View B is short sleeve, and it has a different collar than view A. I chose to make view A, and that's what's behind me. So let's go through it. Let's talk about some of the features of this sewing pattern, and I'll let you know if I had any challenges while I was sewing. So I chose this blue kind of abstract art knit fabric. I picked this up in Miami. I was on a terrible trip, and the only thing that made the trip better was that I got to put fabric in my bag at the end of the trip. So the sleeves have this beautiful detail that has a little cutout in it. I think this is lovely because it's different and it does give it a ready-to-wear feel. I also love this collar detail, or this facing detail that's collarless but kind of steps it up a little bit and makes the pattern not look homemade. I also like that you have you have the ability to do quite a bit of fitting. So if you're unsure of what your size is, this pattern is considered easy, and it is standardly sized. So size 6 to 24, but if you need to make some minor details changes in there, you can. There are some little hidden pleats that you can't see because it's on a dress form. And I'm going to put this on for you in a second so you can see what it looks like on me. But there are some little pleated details here on the left and right front areas. And there isn't a lot of detail on the back. It's pretty straightforward. So this is one of those patterns that you could probably crank out in a day or two. You could probably make this pattern over a weekend and then wear it on Sunday out to dinner. So let's see what it looks like when I put it on. So as you can see, it looks a lot different on me than it does on the dress form. And honestly, one of my favorite features of this pattern is this sleeve detail. It's just so cute, and it really gives it a nice ready-to-wear look and feel. It's not too tight. I can wear it to work. I can wear it out to have lunch or brunch with my friends. It's long enough to sit in a meeting for worship or something like that. And the only thing I would really change about this pattern is, you all know what I'm going to say, right? Where are the pockets? there are no pockets. So if I were to make this again, one of the things I would do is I would just add a pocket to the side seam. I don't think it would be that difficult. And depending on the type of knit fabric that you would choose, if you made sure that you chose a knit that wasn't so thick, then you could most definitely put some pockets here without adding bulk. So there you have it, Vogue 1952, one of the best Vogue patterns of this fall.